Hello, greetings mga ka-spacers natin out there from Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao. And sa lahat ng ating mga ka-spacers out there worldwide and netwide, magandang araw po sa inyong lahat. This is your ka-spacer and space commander, Professor Jun Cajigal, welcoming you to another online telescope viewing. This time my telescope is pointed at the waxing crescent moon at about 21% illumination. And today mga ka-spacers is March 7, 2022. And again, you are viewing on screen our waxing crescent moon. So magandang gabi po sa inyong lahat. Kumusta na po kayo mga ka-spacers out there? And gusto ko pong pasalamatan lahat ng mga ka-spacers natin na tumangkilik sa mga activities ng Vedan Society of Young Astronomers ng nakaraang National Astronomy Week 2022. So maraming salamat po. Yung mga nanood ng Rock the Stars 2022, yung takip silim namin na online telescope viewing, at doon sa mga umattend nung webinar about the James Webb Telescope. So maraming salamat po. And ituloy po natin itong online telescope viewing natin. This time we are viewing the waxing crescent moon at about 21% illumination. Alright, so pag sinabi nating waxing crescent moon, this is the phase which is really very interesting kasi ang phase na to starts after the new moon and lasts until the first quarter. So ang ibig lang sabihin nito mga ka-spacers that the amount of illuminated surface of the moon is increasing up to 50%. So pag 50%, yun na po yung ating first quarter. The word crescent mga ka-spacers refers to the moon shape which in this phase is curved like a banana. So kung mapapansin ninyo na ang shape ng ating buwan ngayong gabi ay parang banana yung curve, or parang cookie na kinagat, or parang bangka. So ayan po yung ating waxing crescent moon at about 21% illumination. So join me mga ka-spacers as we view the moon through the lenses of our telescope tonight. Alright, so bago po tayo magpatuloy sa ating online telescope viewing, gusto ko pong pasalamatan lahat po ulit ng mga tumangkilik sa mga activities namin noong National Astronomy Week 2022. Alright, shout out po sa mga officers and crew of the Vedan Society of Young Astronomers headed by Miss Angeline Kilang. And also shout out din po kay Mr. David Rioferio from World Vision Philippines. Shout out po sa mga kasama ko from the Manila Street Astronomers, especially si Mr. Christopher Lu. Magandang gabi po Sir Louie. And sa mga kaibigan ko from the Philippine Astronomical Society with Sir Camilo Dacanay, the chairman of the board of the Philippine Astronomical Society, and si Mr. Hernan Dizon. Okay, so siguro some moon facts bago natin po i-magnify yung image ng ating moon ngayong gabi. Alright, so again, ito po ay waxing crescent moon. This is the phase which is considered an intermediate phase that starts after the new moon and lasts until the first quarter. It means that the amount of illuminated surface of the moon is increasing, no? Kaya waxing, increasing up to 50%. By the way, mga ka-spacers, pag sinabi nating waxing, the amount of illuminated surface is increasing. Alright, the word crescent mga ka-spacers refers to the moon shape, which in this phase, it's curved like a banana, or pwede nyong sabihin na para siyang bangka, or para siyang kinagat na cookie. Alright, so that is our waxing crescent moon tonight. Alright, so sana na-enjoy yan po mga ka-spacers, and in a few minutes, we will be magnifying the image of our waxing crescent moon. And by the way mga ka-spacers po, ang buwan has no atmosphere. Right? There's no sound transmission on the moon. Alright, so ayan na po mga ka-spacers. That's our magnified image of the waxing crescent moon. Ayan po, kitang-kita po yung mga craters. Alright, really fascinating. So habang ginagawa natin tong magnified image of the moon, just imagine that you are on board the Apollo spacecraft orbiting the moon. Ayan po. Okay, ayan. So that's our magnified image of the waxing crescent moon. Ganda-ganda po ng mga craters. The moon is scarred by millions of impact craters created by asteroid meteorite impacts. Alright, so ayan po yung isang side ng waxing crescent moon. Alright, so we are moving the telescope sa kabilang side. Alright, medyo shaky po yung ating tripod. Alright, ito po yung telescope pala na ginamit ko. Ito po yung nasa taas ng aking camera. Alright, hindi po yun yung Vixen custom na ginagamit ko nung karaang buwan. This is a Mizar 70mm long tube refracting telescope. Alright, so ito po yung kabilang side ng ating waxing crescent moon. Alright, and again, kitang-kita po yung mga craters niya. Ganda-ganda talaga. So just imagine that you are on board the Apollo spacecraft. And imagine that we are orbiting the moon. Ayan, medyo shaky lang yung tripod kasi I'm trying to test this telescope na ito. Maganda rin yung image niya. Alright. Okay, medyo shaky lang po yung tripod. But I'll try to fix that. Alright, so ayan po yung mga outline ng craters. And yung mga dark patches pala niya mga ka-spacers, those are lunar plains. Ang tawag dyan ay Marias or seas. Because again, early sailors thought that those dark patches were bodies of water. Kaya binigay na pangalan na Marias or seas. But again, those lunar plains are actually solidified pools of ancient basaltic lava. And yung mga bright areas are lunar highlands and impact craters. So there you have it mga ka-spacers. That's our magnified image of our waxing crescent moon tonight. Alright, so yan, ganda ng mga craters. So the surface of the moon mga ka-spacers is scarred by millions of these impact craters caused by asteroids, comets, and meteorites. And there is no atmosphere on the moon to help protect it from bombardment from potential impactors. Yung mga impactors po, yan po yung mga asteroids, yung mga comets and meteors. Yan, hindi yun impacto, iba pa ho yun. Alright, joke lang po. Alright, so that's our lunar surface scarred by millions of these impact craters. Alright, so maghihintay lang tayo ng few more days para makita natin yung Copernicus crater and yung Tycho crater. So sana po na gugustuhan niyo po yung ating magnified image of our moon. And again, makikita niyo po yung mga dark patches. Those dark patches are Marias or lunar plains. Those are roughly circular dark areas caused by the flow of lava when the moon was still volcanic. Alright, and yung mga dark areas na yan, they're made of high density rock called basalt. Alright, so yan, there you have it mga ka-spacers. Yan po yung ating magnified image of our waxing crescent moon. Ayan po, comment po kayo kung meron kayong mga reactions, kung nagustuhan nyo po yung ating magnified image ng buwan ngayong gabi. Ayan, kung kayo na hihiwagaan, kung kayo ay na-amaze, just comment down below and we would like to hear from you mga ka-spacers. Yan, mag-comment lang kayo. And kung may mga katanungan kayo about our waxing crescent moon or anything about astronomy, just type in your comments in our comment section below and talagang ikatutuwa po namin na marinig po namin kayo. Ayan. Alright, so ito po yung telescope na ginamit ko in our lunar imaging tonight. Ito po medyo I'm trying to test this. Ito ay nabili ko lang po sa Japan Surplus sa halagang 1,000 pesos only. Yan, inayos ko lang po yung tripod, inaayos ko pa siya and dinagdagan ko lang po ng eyepiece. Ayan po, this is a Mizar 70mm. So yun yung diameter ng objective lens. Long tube kasi bihira po itong mga ganitong telescope na mahaba yung body tube. Alright, na medyo vintage na po yung dating neto eh. Alright, so this is a Mizar 70mm long tube refracting telescope. Ayan po. So, ayun ko siguro nagdi-declutter yung may-ari nito. So nagbinenta niya ng 1,000 pesos. So wala tong eyepiece, nilagyan ko lang ng eyepiece. Pero ang ganda po, yung linaw ng image na binibigay sa atin nitong ating telescope. Kaya lang medyo ayusin ko pa konti yung tripod kasi medyo shaky siya. Okay, so ayan po yung ating telescope na ginamit. No? Refractor siya, meaning that it uses lenses to produce a magnified image of our distant object. Alright? So ayan po yung ating target ngayon, yung moon. Pero actually ang moon para sa akin hindi lang basta target, no? Ang buwan kasi isang lugar, no, na pwede siguro nating bisitahin someday. No, we can visit the moon and possibly we can colonize, no, we can establish probably lunar bases on the moon. Kaya kasi sinasabi nila the moon is the gateway to Mars and possibly to other planets, not only in our solar system but beyond. Alright. Okay, and did you know mga ka-spacers na ang ating buwan orbits the Earth once every 27 days? And it also takes about 27 days for the moon to rotate on its axis. No? So yung orbit ng moon around the Earth is 27 days and yung kanyang rotation on its axis is also 27 days, no? Pareho. So ito pinatawag natin na synchronous rotation and or tidal locking, and this is the reason why we only see one side of the moon. So yan po yung tinatawag na near side. Yung kabila po yun yung far side of the moon. Okay, na hindi natin nakikita, but the far side of the moon was first observed by humans in 1959 when the unmanned Soviet Luna 3 mission orbited the moon and photographed the far side. Okay, ayan po. So ito po ay waxing crescent. So again po mga ka-spacers, pag sinabi nating waxing crescent, this is the phase in which begins after new moon and lasts until the first quarter. So nasa gitna tayo ng new moon and first quarter. It means that the amount of illuminated surface of the moon is increasing to 50%. So pagdating sa 50%, first quarter na po yan. The word crescent refers to the moon shape which in this phase is curved like a banana or parang kinagat na cookie or parang siyang bangka. Yan ang ating waxing crescent moon at about 21% illumination. Alright po mga ka-spacers. Again po, kung meron po kayong mga katanungan about our moon tonight, just feel free to type in your comments in our comment section below. Alright, and kung kayo po ay na-amaze, kung kayo po ay nahihiwagaan sa ating lunar image, please feel free to type in your reactions and your comments. Okay po. So sa mga nakatutok ngayon, mga ka-spacers na nakatutok po ngayon, again maraming salamat po at sinasamahan niyo po ako ngayong gabi sa ating online telescope viewing. And again po mga ka-spacers, no, pakiusap lang, please like and share this online telescope viewing para makarating po sa maraming tao, lalong-lalo na po yung mga kabataan dyan, para ma-inspire natin sila to love the sciences, especially astronomy. And ayan po yung aming advocacy dito sa Vedan Society of Young Astronomers and also sa Skywatcher Society of Las Piñas. Now we are bringing the telescope to you mga ka-spacers kasi we still are hesitant to conduct public face-to-face public telescope viewings kasi po kahit na alert level 1 ngayon, nandyan pa rin po yung virus and threat pa rin po siya sa kalusugan natin. Alright, so here is again the magnified image of our waxing crescent moon. So ayan po, napakaganda po ng ating image na binibigay ng telescope natin ngayon. Ito po yung telescope na ginamit ko ngayon in our lunar imaging, which is a MISAR 70mm long tube refracting telescope. Alright, so kung mapapansin niyo mga ka-spacers, talagang the moon is scarred by millions of these impact craters. Alright. Ayan, so comment po kayo. We would like to hear from you mga ka-spacers kung anong inyong reaction dito sa nakikita nyo ngayon sa ating online telescope viewing. Alright, ayan. So talagang daming craters po. Isang tamakpak na craters ang nakikita natin ngayon sa waxing crescent moon. Alright, so the surface of the moon mga ka-spacers is scarred by millions of these impact craters caused by asteroids, comets, and meteorites. And kagaya pa ng sinabi ko kanina, there is no atmosphere on the moon to help it protect from bombardment from potential impactors. Yan po yung mga asteroids and comets and meteorites. So dire-diretso po yan sa surface ng moon, creating those magnificent craters. Alright, so ito yung kabilang side. Ayan, so talagang ang linaw talaga ng telescope in fairness. No? Maganda itong talagang maganda po yung mga long tube refracting telescopes. At is walang chromatic aberration. No? Talagang malinaw po. Maganda po yung eyepiece na kinabit ko dito, which is a 15mm Plausil eyepiece. And medyo shaky lang po yung tripod. Yan, siguro konting higpit pa ng mga tornilyo. And by the way po mga ka-spacers, this telescope na ginamit ko ngayon for our lunar imaging, I just bought this for 1,000 pesos. Siguro nagdi-declutter yung may-ari. Alright, inayos ko lang. Actually, sira po yan. So, inayos ko. Inayos ko yung tripod. Inayos ko yung focuser. Ayan. Okay, so ayan po. Ganda ng ating lunar imaging ngayong gabi. Nalinaw yung lunar landscape. Yung mga dark patches pala po mga ka-spacers, those are lunar plains or Marias. Ayan po, Maria kasi early sailors thought that those dark patches were bodies of water. The word Maria is a Latin word for seas pala. Yan. So kala nila dagat yan kaya binigay yung pangalan na Maria or seas. Then yung mga bright areas na yan na nakikita nyo ngayon, those are lunar highlands and impact craters mga ka-spacers. Alright, so comment po kayo kung ano yung reaction, yung mga comments niyo sa nakikita nyo ngayon sa ating lunar image. Just comment down below and we would like to hear from you mga ka-spacers. Ayan po. So this is our online telescope viewing again. Do sa mga kabubukas lang ng kanilang laptops, ng kanilang cellphones. This is our magnified image of our waxing crescent moon at about 21% illumination. And today mga ka-spacers is March 7, 2022. Okay, so ayan po. Ayan po, nakagitna po pala yung lunar plane na yan. Okay, and yung mga bright areas are lunar highlands and impact craters. Alright po, so there you have it mga ka-spacers. That's our magnified image of the waxing crescent moon at 21% illumination. Alright, so we are almost at the end of our online telescope viewing. And again, bago po tayo magtapos mga ka-spacers, gusto ko lang po pasalamatan lahat ng ating mga ka-spacers out there na tumangkilik sa mga activities namin in our celebration of the National Astronomy Week 2022. Marami pong salamat po sa mga umattend dun sa aming webinar about the James Webb Telescope last February 23. Ayan po. Then marami pong salamat sa mga nag-react at tumangkilik sa aming takip silim online telescope viewing. Alright, last February 25. And marami pong salamat sa mga nanood at nag-react at nagpa-shoutout dun sa aming Battle of the Bands Rock the Stars 2022 last February 26. Okay. So, salamat po, and itong March na to, I think we're celebrating National Women's Month, and yung aming presidente bukas, March 8, she will be attending an event sponsored by Pag-asa. So, congratulations Miss Angeline Kilang, the President of the Bedan Society of Young Astronomers, at napili po siya na maging resource speaker sa event na yan ng Pag-asa tomorrow. Okay, and shout out po ulit kay Mr. David Rioferio from World Vision Philippines. Maraming salamat sir for helping me promote itong mga ginagawa ng BSYA. And shout out din po sa mga kasama ko from the Manila Street Astronomers and the Philippine Astronomical Society. Okay, and also shout out kay Mr. Maurice Stewart. I was interviewed by him, yung Sky Watchers, Sky Viewers International. Ayan, siya po yung founder nun. And I was interviewed by Mr. Maurice Stewart last Saturday. Alright, I think March 5. Okay, so thank you Sir Maurice Stewart. I hope you're watching right now. Okay, hayaan nyo, I will tag you in this online telescope viewing natin. Okay, and sa mga kabubukas lang kanilang mga laptops, ang kanilang mga cellphones, you are viewing our waxing crescent moon at 21% illumination. Okay, so sana clear yung skies para ma-view po natin yung first quarter moon. Alright. Pag 50% illuminated na yung buwan, or at least a few hours before the first quarter para makita natin yung lunar X and lunar V. Okay po mga ka-spacers, so siguro hanggang dito na lang po muna tayo, and again please like and share this online telescope viewing so that we could reach more people, we could reach more students out there, so that they would be inspired to love the sciences. Kasi po, kung ako nga po na-inspire ko by just watching the heavens, umaakit po ako sa bubong ng aming bahay nung bata ko. Talagang na-inspire na po ako basta nanonood lang po ako sa kalawakan. Okay, so sana ganyan din po ang gawin natin. Ikalat po natin itong ating online telescope viewing. Please like and share po yung aming Facebook page, the Bedan Society of Young Astronomers. Please like and share also yung mga post namin dyan sa Sky Watcher Society of Las Piñas, and po yung aking Facebook page, yung Ka-Spacers channel or Ka-Spacers TV. Alright, and my YouTube channel also, meron po akong YouTube channel, The Science Guy Professor Jun Cajigal. Alright, so marami pong salamat sa mga nanonood po ngayon sa ating online telescope viewing. Always stay safe, and again, like yung sinasabi ko lagi, we are bringing the telescope to you mga ka-spacers. Kasi po talaga nandyan pa rin po yung threat ng COVID-19 kahit alert level 1. So hanggang dito pa muna ho tayo. Naka-online setup po tayo habang hinihintay po natin maging okay para we can go back to our face-to-face public telescope viewing. Alright, this is your Spacer and Space Commander Professor Jun Cajigal saying live long and prosper. Marami pong salamat and always stay safe. Magandang gabi po